Welcome back to the channel. If you're here, it means you're serious about mastering your focus, and that's exactly what we're doing today. This is the full, unabridged deep dive exploration into achieving flow state. We are not talking about motivation, we are talking about engineering a predictable state of optimal performance. First, let's debunk the myth. Most people think flow is some mystical gift that you just wait for it to happen. Wrong. Flow isn't magic, it's a predictable psychological state. It's an optimal balance of challenge and focus that we can actually engineer. From a behavioral psychology standpoint, what we are doing is manipulating your internal environment. We are designing the conditions so that deep focus becomes the path of least resistance for your brain. Let's review the science. Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi defined flow as deep immersion, a loss of self-consciousness and distorted sense of time. Think about it. When you're in flow, your brain isn't monitoring itself. It's operating purely on the task at hand. That loss of self-monitoring is key to peak performance. The critical human translation here is this: flow happens when the task perfectly matches your skill level. It must be challenging enough to engage you, but not so difficult that it triggers anxiety or panic. So, how do we move from theory to practice? We need actionable hacks. The most powerful hack I want you to implement is the pre-game routine. This isn't just getting ready. This is a deliberate ritual, a 5-minute sequence that signals to your nervous system, deep focus is imminent. Prepare for maximum output. The first component is environmental design. Before you even open the document, clear your physical space. Remove all visual clutter. Second, curate your sensory input. This means music. Not just background noise, but specific binaural beats or instrumental tracks that help stabilize alpha brain waves. Third, and this is vital for the nervous system, physical movement. 5 minutes of light stretching or jumping jacks. This burns off excess cortisol and primes your body for sustained concentration. The breathing component is the most underrated. Before starting, perform box breathing: inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, wait for 4. Why does this work? Because your brain is highly pattern-seeking. By performing a strict, predictable ritual, you are creating a psychological trigger. You are essentially lowering the threshold for flow entry. Your brain learns that when this routine happens, deep work follows. Now let's talk about the challenge-skill balance in more depth. If your task is too easy, you get bored and drift off. You need novelty. If the task is too hard, say, writing a complex theory on zero sleep, you get overwhelmed. You experience paralysis by analysis. The solution is chunking. Break the massive task into smaller, manageable micro-flows. Each microflow should be challenging but achievable within a 45-minute window. This taps into the psychological principle of goal gradient effect. By achieving small wins, you build momentum and maintain motivation for the next chunk. Let's address the biggest enemy of flow: distraction. Distraction is not just an external force, it's often internal resistance. When you feel the urge to check your phone or switch tasks, recognize that feeling. It's not a need, it's a habit loop seeking dopamine. The behavioral intervention here is mindfulness interruption. When the urge hits, don't act on it. Simply label it: that is an urge to check social media. This act of labeling creates psychological distance between you and the impulse. You move from reacting to observing. Furthermore, managing your energy is more important than managing your time. Flow requires deep cognitive reserves. This means prioritizing sleep, nutrition, and movement. A tired brain is a distracted brain. It lacks the bandwidth for deep immersion. Let's talk about accountability. Sharing your goals and process with others creates external pressure that forces you to maintain the routine. This is leveraging that social commitment principle. We are using our desire for external validation to reinforce internal discipline. When you commit publicly, your brain is psychologically wired to follow through. The cost of failure becomes too high. Remember the role of flow in creativity. Flow isn't just about productivity, it's about synthesis. It's when disparate ideas suddenly connect. The brain in flow state operates almost non-linearly. You are accessing connections that would normally be inaccessible due to self-monitoring or stress. To solidify this, I want you to build your flow protocol today. Don't just read about it, implement the full 5-step routine. Step 1. Define the single, most critical task. No more than one. Focus is a finite resource. Step 2. Time box it. Dedicate 90 minutes, and nothing else will exist during that period. Step 3. Execute the pre-game routine, the 5 minutes we discussed. This is non-negotiable. Step 4. Eliminate all digital distractions. Put your phone in another room. Use focus apps to block notifications. Step 5. Reward the effort. When the 90 minutes are up, take a genuine break. Walk outside, stretch. Acknowledge the achievement. Mastery of flow is not about working harder, it's about designing your environment, your routine, and your psychology to make deep work inevitable. Start small. Implement this protocol for 1 week. Observe how much more you can accomplish when your brain isn't fighting its own distractions. If this deep dive helped you structure your mind, hit that like button and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what your biggest focus challenge is right now.